Sierra Leone's First Lady renting council flat in South London despite owning huge property portfolio in Africa. To be fair, it's probably much nicer than what she's got. But anyway, Sierra Leone's First Lady is allegedly renting a council flat in London despite living in her country's presidential mansion and holding, pardon, a huge African property portfolio. Fatima Jabibayo, what a name, a former actress, left the British capital when her husband, Julius Maada excuse me, became president of the West African nation. But records show she's been registered to vote, funny that, at a two-bedroom Southwark council flat several times since 2009, with the council confirming the flat has had the same tenant since 2007. This appears to breach council housing regulations, which require such properties to be a tenant's sole or principal residence. Since 2018, Jabi Bayo has been living with her husband in the Presidential Lodge in Freetown, Sierra Leone's capital. It remains unclear why she has retained tenancy of the Southwark flat, where she also registered a company in 2008. And also, she's allowed to vote in our election, someone that doesn't even live here. She's not even here, but she's allowed to vote in our elections. The average monthly council rent for a two-bedroom flat in Southwark is about £560. That's roughly a third of market rates. I mean, that's pretty decent. Meanwhile, Freetown's Presidential Lodge is a luxury mansion set in extensive grounds in the hills above the city, equipped with a swimming pool, tennis court, and a helipad. According to a report by the Organised Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, the First Lady owns two villas in the Gambia, a flat in a luxury estate, and an entire apartment building. And when visiting the Gambia last year, the couple allegedly stayed in a luxury coastal villa owned by Jabi Bayo's elderly mother. The 44-year-old's council flat renting comes as hundreds of thousands of families are still waiting for social housing in England as of April last year, with London accounting for 1 in 4 of these. In Southwark alone, more than 18,000 households are on the waiting list, including over 4,000 in temporary accommodation. The average waiting time for a three-bedroom council home in the borough exceeds 5 years. The First Lady's story and the soaring waiting list also follows the news that another London council advertises social housing to migrants in multiple foreign languages. But not to native Brits, though. Back in Lambeth, neighbours said Javi Bayo only visited the flat from time to time, and no one recalling a visit last October or November when she came with these executive cars, black Mazdas, and entered the house. And that's it there. That's the Presidential Lodge. Never mind then. Meanwhile, the letters addressed to the presidential couple have been seen outside the front door. Neighbours also recognised Tigda Sole, the First Lady's 19-year-old daughter from a previous marriage, in photographs shown to them. One neighbour said Sole occasionally visited to collect post addressed to the President and First Lady. A Southwark Council spokesman said, "We cannot comment on individual tenancies. If there is doubt that tenants are meeting the obligations in their tenancy agreement, we carry out regular checks and investigations to determine that those obligations are being met. There is huge demand for council homes in Southwark, and it's important they go to people in the very greatest need. We regularly take action to investigate allegations of tenancy fraud and take appropriate action if tenancy fraud is discovered." So there you go. People just taking the piss out the system again, except in this time it's a multi-bloody millionaire that was on the housing list, and they've obviously just kept it. It may be in a place that she lived in a long time ago and just decided to keep it. Right, and then she sends people around there to collect the post so that she can keep up on the payments and keep up on the bills, and she's got a nice little place. I mean, obviously, whenever she comes over to London, she's probably staying in the most luxury hotels and stuff like that, but she decided to still keep this bloody council flat. Still keep it, from native Brits or for families or anything that actually do need this thing. They take the piss. Every single one of them do.